Tara Ziemba via Getty Images. A former model who accused George Takei, above, of sexual assault is walking back parts of his story. Months after George Takei was accused of sexual assault, former model Scott R. Brunton, who said the Star Trek actor drugged and groped him without his consent 36 years ago, is walking back certain parts of his story. In a lengthy interview with the New York Observer's Shane Snow published Thursday, Brunton recounts the night at the actor's home where the alleged incident occurred, but admits he didn't remember Takei touching his genitals. He previously accused the actor of groping my crotch and trying to get my underwear off as he came to after having a drink Takei provided, which left him feeling dizzy and led him to pass out. After the allegations surfaced, Takei flatly denied Brunton's account. He maintains that he doesn't even remember them meeting, and said he was shocked and bewildered by the allegation. Right now it is a he said situation over alleged events nearly 40 years ago, Takei wrote on social media in his one and only statement. But those that know me understand that non-consensual acts are so antithetical to my values and my practices. The very idea that someone would accuse me of this is quite personally painful. In addition to parsing out the details of the alleged groping, Snow notes various inconsistencies in accounts Brunton shared with numerous outlets, including his alcohol consumption that night, his weight at the time, whether Takei was wearing a shirt during their interaction, and whether the two met for coffee years later. As for the accusation that Takei drugged Brunton's cocktail, toxicologists interviewed for the story immediately ruled out a spiked drink, as the drugs available at the time would have impaired his ability to drive home after the incident or remember that it occurred at all. There are drugs today that may do this, but they did not exist in 1981, one toxicologist says in the piece. Jared Siskin via Getty Images. George Takei gives the Vulcan salute on a red carpet in 2016. While Snow describes Brunton as a sympathetic and well-intentioned man, he concludes that the model altered key details and let slip that, in his effort to be listened to, he'd fabricated some things. Snow adds, this and other evidence would indicate a hard-to-swallow conclusion. We, both public and press, got the George Takei assault story wrong. Takei has yet to respond to the story. HuffPost has reached out to his representatives for a comment. Download before you go more. Sexual assault Star Trek George Takei.